Oh, and I totally forgot to do the thing again. Nobody noticed, hopefully. Khemri versus humans. There we go. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I should be actually watching my dashboard now because I forgot to put it up. I don't have access, so I will, it's all good. Don't have permission to send message to the stream channel, but this is actually something slightly different. This is not Rebel, believe it or not. This is WCW, which is, I don't actually know who started the league, but it's Big Chuck and True Blue are the two people that I know who are admins, so I'm just going to call it Big Chuck and True Blue's league. So, yeah, it should be a pretty good time. It's a small league. I'm playing a Khemri team that I've literally never played Khemri before. I'm sure this will not be terrible in any way. Nope, not terrible at all. And I'm going up against a human team. Human football. And they're a little developed. Not hugely developed, a little developed. They got one guard, a thrower with accurate, and a tackle. And the tackle is complete dead weight versus me. So, I'm going to send... Oh, whoops. Sorry for the typing. Probably some role. Yeah, I need to get the streamer role. Oh well, he's cool. He just said he'll be RB, so we're going to start in a minute. So let's actually take a look at this team a little bit more. Only 3 blitzers, so I'm noticing he's actually down a blitzer. I assume it must have died in the previous round or wherever this team came from. Let's actually take a look at our competition while we wait. So we are the Weiss division. I think they're all gangsters. So I don't know who Weiss was, but he must have been some guy. And it's me, him. We have some underworlds with Scambammer. I love the fact that there's underworlds in this. It's Trollless Underworld, which is an interesting start. But he's got so many goblins. I'm actually surprised he went troll-free Underworld, but I love it. That is an amazing decision. Chaos Murder Party is a Velociraptor, and that's Fresh Chaos with a Minnow. I'm okay with that. Lords of Obey, that's Callisti's team. It's more rats. Ugh, rats. It's the everything you need plus Apo and all start, so because rats. We got a second team, Celebrats, which is an ogre-full rat team, which I'm very happy about that someone took the ogre. Lightning Snakes will be the Delves, and they took an Assassin. This is awesome. I'm already a huge fan of this. Assassin 2 Runner. And the last team is an AI team. Oh, wait. No. And the Delves are AI, too, because I wasn't paying enough attention. That's why the Delves are built really silly. Like, really silly. Oh, well. If only, right? But still, it's a pretty sweet div so far. No goblins, which makes me kind of sad, but also kind of happy because I feel like Khemri lack the ability to deal with goblins effectively. Like, very much so. Only 2 block at start, and I guess the strength 5 allows for a lot of 3 guys, but it still just doesn't feel like a fun matchup. It's kind of like early Nurgle versus goblins is equally not fun, because you don't have enough Mighty Blow yet. You can't get easy 3 dies except for with the Beast. You're fishing for POWs because nobody on Nurgle starts with block. At least Khemri does get some block to start. Let's see, where is he? Oh, right. I should also probably hide that, because this is not a official sanctioned Rebel game. This is something else. So I have to be chill about that. So I think no Weiss competitions have happened yet. This is going to be the first one. Yep, so that will be good. Oh, nice. He's ready. Here we go. Good luck. Have fun, sir. And I don't think I'm going to have enough to... Yeah, I'm going to be just short of scumming a babe. Not that I really need one, with, you know, everybody pretty much having thick skull, but... Excuse me. I'm a little sleepy today, but I'm leaving on vacation soon, so I definitely got to fit all my games in ASAP, which is why it's actually very nice that Mateo was able to play today, as we're going to be on his stadium. So I'm up against a bunch of foosball players, but my guys are also good at kicking things, so we shall see. And there are my beautiful bony boys. Look at them. So beautiful. Let's get moving here. And who wins the toss? He wins the toss. Oh, and I get to kick, or I get to receive. So this is kind of a rough first game. Khemri have 0 weapons other than 4 strength 5, and I have also never played Khemri before in a serious competitive match. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hooray! I'm gonna get a lot of 1-in-9s probably. Where's my throw raw? There's my throw raw. Roland Ramsbottom, the throw raw. Alright, and he's trying to protect his players a lot, which of course means I'm going to target this tackle piece, because why wouldn't I? Tackle boy needs to sit down. Not that he can... I mean, you know, it's not like tackle actually threatens me in any way, but I don't have any nice toys, so clearly nobody else can have any either. Nah, he actually set it up. That's actually okay, because I would probably prefer to target a blitzer. So let's do this. let's set up so that I can punch down the line in case of, you know, bad luck or other unfortunate happenings. Let's set you back up here. Let's set you guys out wide. Let's set you up there to blitz and you up there to... Yeah, let's offer a nice wide front because Khemri will get stuck in and the shit kicked out of them. Hey, I get a free 5+ to catch the ball. That's nice. Hey, and he catches it. Alright, let's hit things. Because I am a simple man with simple pleasures in life. And they involve doing this a lot. Hey! There's the first armor break. Just a stun, though. Because, you know, Khemri. Alright, that was a good start. So, these are all unskilled linemen, so I don't really feel great about doing anything except this. Go, my Blitzra. Punch him in the face. And let's just, let's take this side of the pitch. Could get a good foul on this guy. Is that getting a little too aggressive? Let's see him now. Just thinking about... If I go over here... And then... If I do this, is this... Oh, I've got a bench. Let's step on this lineman's face. I need removals early. That'll do. Alright. That's a good start. I'll take this. So I know Khemri is like very much like a positional nightmare, just in the sense of like you have to position really well with them or else they punish you really hard. Or more accurately, your opponent punishes you when you get the piss beaten out of you by people who just run around you and score. And then they can isolate your players and knock them over, and Thick Skull doesn't change the fact that they're still AV7 for the most part. And the ogre's gonna get involved. That's fine. I'm ogre it. So let's think about where I can stick the Tomb Guardians to be the most obnoxious. So I'm already thinking you go here. That's a given. I wonder if I can engineer it. Well, if I go up here, I can get a hit here. And I can get more aggressive there. I'm also wondering if I can engineer it so I hit this guy. If I don't knock him over, stand up. You're in danger of being surfed, but there's not much I can do about that. Or maybe there is. But I'm thinking, like, if I hit this way, maybe... Nah, it'd be kind of tricky. Well... Well, let's take this hit first. Actually, no. Let's take this hit first, because that's going to open up more of an avenue for my players. That's good. Stuns are always nice. I still have a blitz. Well, let's hit you. Now I'm just thinking... That's not bad. Just trying to get this Tomb Guardian so that they can continue to follow up with hits, you know, moving forward. Where do I want to push you? I think I want to push you here. And then... That doesn't give me anyone to foul with, but... Let's see, what's your range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, technically. So I can move up to, like, here and be safe. And I'm keeping it so that... No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So, I mean, let's just try this. If it fails, it fails. I'd just rather not eat the Mighty Blow hit. Oh my god, he makes it. That's nice. The Ogre can punch that skeleton. I'm fine with that. Let's just, yeah. Add a little more cover to the Skelly Man. Oh, hey, Ark, what's up? Are you in this league too? I think I saw you in the Discord. It's going okay so far, I think. The Ogre's going to be a problem. Nice. The Ogre's going to be a challenge. Yeah, here comes. Oh, nice. How'd it go? Playing against Iron Master is like either he destroys you or he gets destroyed. Like, there doesn't seem to be much middle ground. Okay. I mean, this is fine. That's a dude that's out of the drive for the most part, so. Ogre behaves. An Ogre doesn't want to base up against Tomb Guardians, which is, in many ways, totally reasonable. He played a rookie vampire team with 5 vamps. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's okay, because I wanted you to go over there so that you could hit this way, and then I'm gonna cage up, because obviously right now ball's a little exposed, but I mostly wanted the catcher to go down so that I can start cordoning the humans off here a little bit. So you may want to go all the way out here. You can go here. I have to be careful about because they're slow. You lost 0-3? Oh, man. So, like I said, Iron Master, he either destroys you or he gets destroyed. Like, there's zero middle ground with that dude's games. Why don't I just shove you? And I am actually going to stay on this one. Well, that's annoying. Why don't you go back there, actually? And let's bring you around just to cover off more. You know, I don't want a 1 in 9. I've only got 2 rerolls, and I want to be careful with them. I guess the 1 in 9 would have happened anyway, so, you know. It's cool. It's fine. It's whatever. That dude has fancy feet. But I think I've spread his defense pretty effectively here. Like, the Ogre is out of the drive for at least a turn, and I can base him up against something if I need to. I'm punching a lot of stuff. He rolled no ones. Oh, so actually what happened is Pro Elves happened to you more so than Iron Mastered all over the place. Oh, here comes the Ogre. Take back what I said. The Ogre is definitely involved. Poor Tomb Guardian. Poor John Smelly. It's okay, he's fine. John Smelly. Okay, I'm gonna need, because I know he's gonna blitz the Ogre in, so I'm gonna need a decent cover off here. Uh-oh. Ah, he's fine. That's a somewhat inopportune armor break. Because, yeah, now he gets to come over and cover that off, which is super obnoxious. Ooh, but he fails another dodge. He might reroll this. Yeah, he does. And yeah, if he's going to leave a lineman over here to keep the skeleton on the ground, this is fine. Maybe I can get through this way. Ooh, there's another failed dodge. He could only be fancy feet for so long. Like as Iron Master games, either he destroys you or he gets destroyed. It really depends on how the dice are feeling for him that day. Maybe I can punch through here. Maybe I can't. I'm like trying to think about this. It's like maybe I can hit the Ogre. I mean, hitting the Ogre doesn't really serve that much except to hit the Ogre and knock him over, but damn, screw it. Let's hit the Ogre. Let's knock the Ogre over. Get down, son. Aw, if I'd blitzed anyone else, that would have been an armor break. Oh well. I can get a somewhat sizable foul on this thrower here. A somewhat sizable foul. This is a little aggressive. Hey, thanks, man. Knock him over. Oh, that's a big injury. That's worth the send-off. That's his thrower gun, so I'll take that. It does leave my ball a little bit exposed here, but I'm hopeful that at best he's going to get a 1 die on it if he wants it. Technically, I think he can get a 2 die here, actually. Oh, no, he can't. Just a bit. I mean, it's the only way I'm getting removals is by stepping on his face. So, and you know, I'm getting used to the idea of having cheap linemen that can foul. It's pretty great. So knocking the ogre over was definitely the right choice, because otherwise he would have been in a much better position. And yeah, let's see how this goes. This could be bad. Hey, that's not bad. Hey, that's pretty good. Not punished. Should have been punished there, but totally not punished. Let's think about this now. Okay, so how can I take advantage of his atrocious rolling? I think what I want to do is I want to knock this Tomb Guardian free. Then this Tomb Guardian hits. Yeah, I like that. Just push, but that's fine. Then you hit you. Stay. And then that frees you up to blitz through and hit you. Good. So I think I want... Yeah, I want you there. And then you. Gonna go that way. That's nice. That's a big armor break there. And that gives me the ability to bring you up here. Doesn't fully cover it off, but it gets pretty close. Get to take advantage of the fact that he's stunned, so I can be a little more aggressive here on the GFIs. Oh, and it's probably... that needs to be rerolled. Oh, and he snakes it. That's disappointing. Bad blitz raw. Bad blitz raw. Do you think he'd go for the 4+ dodge out just to 2-die the ball here? Because he could. I mean... Oh, but he boneheads it. Which means I can score. Oh, and he loners the bonehead. So that's his last reroll gone. Nah, he's gonna block it. 1, 2, 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no, I'm still in range. Ow. Although that kind of throws a little bit of a wrench in things, especially with the armor break there. Nope, makes the dodge. And just a push, thankfully. There's a failed dodge, though. Not the fanciest feat on these humans here, I'm gonna say. So we do this first, because there's no reason not to. We just gotta clear the ball off. And I think we score this turn. Which means we need to hit this way. Yeah. And I can't make this a 3-die easily, so I'm not going to try. Just the push, but that's fine. And then just... I mean, can I stall, actually? I don't think I want to. I think this is a fool's errand to stall. Hey, it's a Khemri drive, and it ends in a touchdown. Maybe a little fast, but I'll take it. And he doesn't get the guy back, so... Let's get my silly skelly mans on the line. And you, Roland Ramsbottom, Ichabod Netherwallop, and Jeremiah Shaftslapper are going to stay nice and protected here. And let's, yeah, try to keep a little bit more spread out here. Oops, not that spread out. Actually, yeah, this is fine. I could have, but, like, with Khemri, I'm always worried that, like, if they get stuck, like, if you don't have a good way to clear the ball, then you're kind of relying on Agi2 dodges, which is bad. Very bad. It's just like, you know, they're such a slow, clumsy team that does not do well with scoring. You know, their whole MO is like what ball. That, you know, I think just to be safe. I'm happy I knocked this dude out, though. That's a pretty big... Takes a pretty good chunk out of his reliability in the pass, in like the answer to this. Oh, he gets a reroll, though, so that definitely helps. And he gets a touchback. That helps a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's just like the turn before he managed to get a lot onto my line, and it was just not a great time. Yeah, he's going to actually have a pretty easy job of scoring now, I'm thinking. So he might be able to 2-1 this. Might have been too aggressive. Stalling one more turn might have been the smart play, but... Yeah, I guess you play elves, so you're used to just like, oh yeah, 2-turn score, no big deal. Do it every day. I do have one reroll left, so should I need it, I've got options, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can't get away from me. 5. He's gonna blitz with the ogre probably here. If the ogre could bonehead, he probably won't. Oh, he boneheads. Does that? Oh, that opens up. Yes! That opens up a hit on the ball. Not anymore. Nice dodge. Ah, and he makes the 2-GF. Just, there's all the 6s he needed. Well, let's think about this. So he's in range to score if he needs to. I can get you around, and I think I want you here. I can get you around, and I'm going to put you here. If I punch off, I'd need to knock him over, but I guess I could get the Tomb Guardian here. Problem is I need to make a GFI in order for that to be effective. So let's just make this GFI now, because if this fails, he scores anyway. There's no fucking point, right? But the nice thing about this is I have Tomb Guardians, therefore I can make a really strong anchor point to this. Right here. I feel semi-not terrible about this. There's the knockdowns I needed, so when I do the blitz, I'm gonna get nothing out of it. See? That's annoying. Should have done those backwards. Spreading the TGs like a little bit more. Yeah, I was trying to spread them, but you know, it's a little bit. I didn't want to put the Tomb Guardians on the line because I knew he was just going to run around. Because, like, that's what you do. Ooh. Oh, he's going for a hit on this Tomb Guardian, but I guess, how's he punching through? I guess, if he knocks this player over, he technically only has one dodge through. Because this isn't, like, the cleanest of screens, but... And he does get that guy down. So he is going to get... Wait, I don't know what he's doing, actually. What's the play here? Is he gonna... That's a 4+3 through. I mean, he does have the built-in dodge, but, like, not the safest. I could put the Tomb Guardian on the edge, because that's safe. Let's see. You know what we're going to do? We're going to play this really boring and lame. And we are just going to say, no humans. Get through the feared and mighty Khemri screen. Truly, it is the most terrifying screen in existence. Whack. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? I mean, I might as well reroll this. It's the last turn. No. See, that's just silly. That's also silly. Just trying to think of what else I could do. I don't know. Let's just make sure he doesn't have an easy 2-die back. And that does it. Hey, how do you... Oh, right, because that guy's not based against anything. I mean, I think at this point you just... You go for maybe the... Yeah. You can only make it a 1-die, but I think you push off and then you just try to power through. And like, hey, if you roll the dice, then you get a touchdown. And he's got a reroll for this, so stranger things have happened. It's not like it's like the craziest play to ever work. And he gets a knockdown, so maybe he gets an injury out of it too. Just a stun though. Which, you know, I'll take. Yeah, if he gets this, I mean, screw it, right? Oh man, he falls at the last, but he gets the reroll. And he makes it! There it is. See, Ark, you jinxed it. You absolutely jinxed it. I blame you for this. I'm telling you, dude. Wait, you're the elf coach. What do you mean you're surprised by this? I mean, there's a balance here. Like, pressure is one thing. This is actually pretty well spread out. I think I keep this. I do have Tomb Guardians. This is true. Well, I've got a 2-player advantage. Or, yeah, I think so. Yeah, so... I'm gonna let him wail on the Skelly Mans. Hopefully he doesn't hurt too many of them. Hey, and I get another legal defense. Actually, no. Ogre gets a skeleton. Actually, no. Ogre can only get a 1-die here. So, screw you, Ogre. You get nothing to play with. I know, I did go the boring way, so Nuffle did punish me. It's true. And I kicked it right at him, so. I did see both the dancers. Oh. And see, I get punished for leaving a Tomb Guardian based by getting him injured. But he's fine. Should have left the skeleton. I'll take the first one. Yeah, I saw the dead dancers, though. On one level, I am sad about that. On the other, I'm really not. I hate to be that guy, but those dancers curb stomped me when I played you, so... I'm now regretting moving the Tomb Guardians up on the line. I did not think he was going to be able to get this many hits, but then I also didn't think the Ogre was just going to one-die remove one, so... Oh, he's going to get a big foul here, too. If he wants it. Actually, no, he's not. He doesn't have... He'd have to take a dodge out for it, but... Well, let's see what he does. If I were him, I'd take this. Is he going to foul with the ball carrier? The madman. Have you been able to replace one of the dancers yet? Or... Well, the foul failed, so that's... I got that going for me, which is nice. The problem is, of course, now I'm, like, way out of position here, but... Let's hit a dude. What's my quickest ticket to making him relevant again? And I think it's honestly, let's put a Tomb Guardian in the backfield to very slowly but surely walk his way over. No, the problem is no matter what I do, like, if I put a skeleton here, either, like, I want the Ogre to hit it, but he's just going to be able to blitz it off with he's going to be able to block it off with something. Yeah, because I guess the nice thing about Wood Elves is dancers are already pretty awesome right out of the box, so... Put you there. This has been the hard luck season for me so far, just in general. I've been the guy that all the crazy plays have been happening to, as opposed to the guy that gets the crazy plays, you know? That's fine. He's still going to be involved. And now it's going to be somewhat tricky for him to bust through. And... oh, the Ogre is just not having it today. Ogre is just not about it today. Yeah, like, Woodies are the I think the Woodies are the quickest elves to rebuild. Well, I mean, he already dove a catcher through to score, so... I don't know. Not a great start. We'll see, though. I'm gonna try to be more aggressive and steal and score this go around. Yeah, and he's backing off, actually. Which I think... he's going to try to stretch me out. Which is wise. That's 4 plus dodge. He's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna reroll that. Good man. Oh, I think he didn't realize it was a 4 plus dodge. Well, hey, that's okay. So let's do this. Nice. That gives me the opening to go say, hi, I'm a skeleton and I am threatening the ball. Then meanwhile, this Tomb Guardian is going to go say hello to all of these players and just say, I'm going to tie you up. I'll bring one Skelly Man around the back in support. And I'll bring a second Skelly Man up and say, hello, I am also a Skelly Man threatening the ball. Now, if I were a Blitzera and I were to hit you... That's good. And... Throra... Well, no. Tomb Guardian is going to go there. Skeleton... So there's this goofy little Steam game called Behold the Kickmen that I actually do not own, but I love the name of it, as my foul just completely fucking fails. You should go look at the, God, why am I blanking on the word here? Go look at the trailer on Steam. If you just search Behold the Kickmen on Steam, it's a parody football game. Football meaning... the soccer flavor of football, not the freedom flavor of football. Let's bring you up a bit, but like not too much. I just want to cover off this hole here so he doesn't counter by throwing all of his dudes down the middle of the pitch. Okay, good. No, see, here's the problem. He's movement 8. I may have just overcommitted real hard. Oh, but he falls. Instant reroll. Makes it. Oh! That was ballsy. And, yeah. I am just going to take one GFI here. Let's do this. I'll just take the knockdown. Oh, hey. I just realized something. He's still boneheaded. And I have a Blitzraw, and I will absolutely spend a reroll on trying to pick this up. Let me first just make sure if the Ogre wakes up, he's not going to go anywhere meaningful. Let me just make sure that anyone remotely near the ball that is human is tied up here. And Yeah. Let's do this. And let's do this. And yeah, let's... Okay. He took GFIs. He was trying to run around the side. He failed the first GFI, re-rolled it, succeeded, so I assumed he wasn't going to take the second GFI, and then he took the second GFI and failed it. And I was like, okay. And then I rolled the throw raw, or a blitz raw over, and was just like, what's Agi 2? Agi 2 is a lying thing for lying people. And now Nuffle is punishing him exceptionally hard for this. Although I think he's gonna try to juke out, hit the thing. He's gonna bonehead again. Ogre is just not about playing this game. 100% not about playing this game. But he is gonna knock down Jeremiah, which is a bit of a bummer. I was really looking forward to scoring on a blitz raw, but... And he's going to fail another GFI. Jesus Christ. The dice have abandoned him wholesale. The dice have just completely abandoned him. So I'm a little sketched out about picking this up on the side of the pitch. But at the same time, I want to win the game. And it's still a 75% chance. So I'm going to risk it. I would say normally it's typical for me. You know? Yeah, it is completely ogre for the ogre, and that actually sounds about standard for orcs. I swear the GFIs are hard-coded to be 4+. It's like... never works for them. I am just... because I'm paranoid, he's going to go back there. Just in case this fails and the ball scatters horrifically, you know? It's like one of those, like, I have to be... Nope. Well, it didn't scatter horrifically, but... that's a snake. It's true. At least for now. We'll see how long that holds up. And yeah, I'm doing this with 3 Tomb Guardians, too. Hey, Ogre wakes up. Tomb Guardian's fine. It's okay, though, because I've still got 2 rerolls, and the ball is very secure from prying hands of humans. Is he gonna juke, or I think he's just gonna bring... yeah, he's gonna bring that dude around. Alright, so I'm a little stretched here, but I think I can knock this guy over. I can do some things here, so. First, you there. Second, you here. Third, you right here. Fourth, you up. Fifth, you up. Sixth, let's do the blitz first, just to make sure you're involved. Oh boy. Now the dice are swinging back in his favor. That's my second snake in not very much time. Alright, well, please work. Hey, he picked it up. This is not the safest place. But any more further and he's just gonna blitz it. Wish the Tomb Guardians would injure something. This has been a pretty low violence game, but Ogre's woken up in a big way now, which is annoying. I guess I shouldn't complain, considering I had so many turns of the Ogre doing jack shit, but yeah, he's just gonna blitz this. Because again, with Khemri, all you need to do is get the ball on the ground, which he does, which is a bummer. And he stuns him. That's a real big bummer. Probably gonna be a tie at this point, unless I can get another blitz raw pickup. Which, you know, it's doable. Not anymore. Ah, that's gonna scatter the ball though. Let's see what happens here. Oh my god. Woo! Tomb Guardian ball, baby! Yeah, I know. Not much I can do, though. I mean, basically, there's no point in me trying to GFI this turn, because I'm probably going to need to pray for a stupid dodge, because he's just going to get as many players in the way as possible. Like, there's no reason for him not to just dodge dudes out and base up like crazy. Jesus Christ, I know Khemri are fragile for a bash team, but like, pulls no more. Ooh, Bertram Pimplewart. No. He's fine. He's fine. I mean, no, I think he's going to be smart about... Oh, maybe he will, actually. No. Oh, he's going for the uphill. He should have just based up back here. Oh, he gets it! Oh! That's fucking heartbreaking. That's fucking heartbreaking. I have to step on that guy's face out of principle. Yeah. Well. Are you ready for a miracle? Ready as I can be. Sorry, I'll stop. McMackey, bless my passing dice. The pass is good? Oh, no! Come on. Yes! Khemri pass play. Ah, yes, the classic. The classic Khemri pass play. That well-known... I mean, whatever. It's SPP on a skeleton. I don't care. He earned it. Jeffrey Shaggington, you monster of a dead man. Now, he could one turn here. Or he could pray for a riot. One of the two. Oh, man. He gets a reroll. That helps. He didn't set up for the one turn, though, so I don't think it's going to happen. Jeffrey Shaggington gets immediately KO'd for his trouble. Ooh, Robert Bottom Slapper. Breaks his neck, but he's fine. At least, I guess at least he gets to farm a lot of SPP off of me. I want to see a respect foul on the skeleton. I so wanted the Tomb Guardian touchdown, but, you know, sometimes it just doesn't break that way. He gets some more Blitzer SPP, which is good. Respect foul on the skeleton. Do it. Respect foul on the skeleton. Do it. It's right there. Aww. No respect foul on the skeleton. Disappointing. Somewhere Iron Master turned over in his grave. Or, you know, wherever he sleeps. And, well, you know, that's it. Not much else I can do. Well, I mean, he's playing vampires, so I guess he sleeps in a coffin now. Boo, 1 on the reroll. Boo, 2 on the winnings. That's not what I wanted. Oh, well. Hey, Tomb Guardian MVP, though. That's very nice. Danforth cock and balls. And... yeah. And he's got... no, I said it first. It's time delay. So, yeah, he hurt a lot of stuff, which sucked. Like, 46... block succeeds. I got 8 armor breaks, which was about standard, but I only got 1 removal, which is kind of a bummer. But, you know, hey. All in all, I cannot complain too much. Because especially my regens, 100%. And his boneheads were terrible. His armor was fine. His dodges were pretty bad. His GFIs were pretty bad. 100% on the regen, 100% on the dodge. Did okay. His dice were pretty average. Mine were pretty average, maybe good. Yeah, that was a good game. Well played to Mateo. That was fun. I don't think I got any levels out of that, but let's see. God, I have too many. There's my practice Khemri team. Where are they? There they are. Human foosball. Well, good start. Got a decent amount of SPP on a throw raw. That's whatever. And he earned it. He earned MVP. And then Tomb Guardian MVP is pretty good. Cool. That's all I got, so I'm going to kill the stream here. Thanks to everybody who tuned in for the first stream of the new year. And I will see you guys probably this weekend sometime. All right, peace out.